everybody, I'm going to be talking about synthetic biology. I know you guys are probably going to suffer through this, but bear with me. It's a really interesting topic, and you guys should know a lot more about this. Let me start off with answering the question, what is synthetic biology? Well, synthetic biology is a branch of science that concerns biology and engineering. It is the engineering, use, and construction of biological modules, systems, and machines. Here's a little brief history. The first real use of the term and concept was introduced by Jacob and Monod in 1961 in their study on Lac Operon and E. coli. This led to the vision of assembling new regulatory systems using molecular components. From there, we see the development of molecular cloning, genomes being sequenced, and a broader understanding of cellular components as a whole. Later on, from 2000 to 2003, synthetic biology evolved even further. Slide hasn't come up yet, but I'll show you that one example of this is the creation of gene regulatory circuits that can cause cells with this technology to toggle between states in response to external signals. Later on, further than that, the field began to increase tremendously. The first international conference for it was held in the summer of 2004 at MIT. Despite the lack of efficient methods or precedents, there's a lot of notable breakthroughs. One of these breakthroughs was sensors that can express light and gene expression. Whole genome engineering and genome editing were there as well. Now let me show you a few uses, applications, and accomplishments now that I've shown you a little background of how it came to be and how it works. So this is from the past, present, and future. In May 2010, the first entirely synthetic life form was created. This was the JCVI SEN 1.0. It was a cell based off of mycoplasma, capricolum bacterium that could completely self-replicate and was deemed completely bioethical by the government. Now that I've shown you a little background on the research, let me show you how it has improved the biomedical field, biochemical field, biofuels, and bioelectronic fields, with examples of innovation in each of them. In the biomedical field, it has increased opportunities vastly. One example of this is the Artemisinin project, in which scientists are developing semi-synthetic, low-cost malaria medication to treat people suffering in Africa with malaria. If their goal is reached, millions of lives could be saved. Another example in this field is the creation of synthetically produced stem cells that can help regenerate skin and other types of cells. In the biochemical field, it has been discovered that synthetic biology can be used to aid in production and commercialization of polylactic acid as a replacement for petroleum-based plastics. This can be environmental and cost effective. Similarly, in biofuels, companies are using it. Companies are using it to create third-generation bioethanol from algae, and this is similar to the biochemicals, in which it is helpful for the environment and cost-effective. Finally, bioelectronics. Electronic signal sensors are capable of detecting tastes and smells that can be built or grown using synthetic biology. Even further, they have been created to detect issues and problems in living organisms. One of these sensors has been covered in bioluminescent bacteria. When the bacteria encounter certain chemicals, they light up, creating an electrical signal that can be processed or amplified by a chip. Scientists have also created genetically engineered bacteria to create a chip that is sensitive to common petroleum pollutant. Other scientists have created a switch that can detect small amounts of antibodies, viruses, and other substances that can improve sensitivity of toxic chemicals, which is important. This can help us in the future to the possible development of sensors that can detect heart attacks, drug abuse, and other information. So let me give a final recap. Synthetic biology is a field of many progressions and many wonders. No matter how young that field actually is, it is so progressive, and it will help us with saving the environment and human lives. Thank you guys for listening to me talk about this.